Welcome back to another Disney Myths. My hair is getting so long and I have no idea what to do with it. Let's not waste any time and get right into the myths. Cinderella's castle in Magic Kingdom can be folded up during bad weather. Are you... what? No! Do y'all know how buildings work? The castle was built to withstand strong weather because Florida can have some pretty nasty hurricanes, but it's not paper mache. It's not like a Lego where you can just pop off the pieces. It's reinforced, and thank goodness it's reinforced because we don't need a castle spire landing in Toy Story Land. That is bad show. Number 2. Walt Disney's head is frozen. This is probably the biggest myth, rumor, hopeful fantasy in all of the Disney myths. The rumor is that his head is cryogenically frozen and hidden somewhere in Disney. Some say it's under Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean. I'd like to think that he's somewhere less glamorous that Walt planned as a joke, like in the middle of a refillable water fountain station. The plan was that once technology was advanced enough, Walt would be brought back to life. And then he could experience all that Disney has to offer now, like spontaneous dance parties.
What's even going on?
But jokes aside, he could see his legacy being continued and all the great work that's being done. While this rumor is very spicy, it's not true. Walt was cremated and his daughter insists that all of these rumors are false. However, his frozen head is not completely off the wall as a bonkers idea. Walt was very interested in the future. His idea of Epcot was not merely a celebration of human achievement and celebrating different cultures, but a fully functioning city that would be the guide for the future. And that's why Epcot is short for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. Not, as 6-year-old Max said, apricot. So with this interest in human advancement, Walt Disney could have definitely been into cryonics, which is the act of low-temperature freezing and storing of a human corpse or severed head with the speculative hope that resurrection may be possible in the future. Thank you, Wikipedia. Walt died in 1966, but in 1962, the father of cryonics, Robert Ettinger, published a book about the possibility of freezing a person for the purpose of bringing them back to life later. While Walt was planning all these future cities of tomorrow thoughts, he could have fallen into the work of Robert and been influenced. You may be thinking, are people even being frozen today? Yes. Companies like the Cryonic Institute and Alcor Life Extension Foundation have frozen hundreds of people to this day. So Walt, you frozen? You got little ice cubes around you, buddy? Come on, tell us. Walter, you're being a little cold on us. The World Showcase doesn't have room for any more countries. Wrong. It's wrong. It may not look like it when you're in the park, but there is definitely space between the countries. Disney planned that so that they could expand later on. As of right now, Disney doesn't have any solid plans of adding more countries, but never say never. Brazil has been on the rumor table a few times over the years, and actually Disney even released promotional material about Israel, Equatorial Africa, and Spain coming to Epcot back in the 80s. But due to several reasons, those plans fell through, and those reasons are for another video. The cars on Test Track could power a space shuttle. This is true. Now the cars on Test Track are more than just cars on a track. They have to drive for hours a day non-stop, stop and go at a moment's notice, and shake you around to give you just enough neck pain. Each car has 3 computers in it that have enough processing power to power a space shuttle. And the last myth today is that in Walt Disney's will, part of his estate would go to the first man that became pregnant. No. No. This is outrageous, and that's why I had to include it. No, it's not true at all. Walt's will is public, so if you want to go read it and find out for yourself, go ahead. But it's kind of long, it's pretty long, and there's a lot of big words that make me go, what? That hurt brain. Owie, the smarts hurt. Some rumors go that this man would have gotten $10 million or the entire Disney company. Now, having an unusual request like this is actually not as uncommon as you would think. For example, you know Napoleon Bonaparte, you know, Nat Bon? No, it didn't work. He was a French military leader, and he requested in his will that his hair be made into bracelets and given to his wife, mother, and other family members. What? No, ew. Stop. Napoleon, stop. And that's 5 Disney myths. If you got any more, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, please subscribe and like this video, and watch Schitt's Creek on Netflix. I'm not sponsored. I just really like the show. Look at my subscriber numbers. Do you think I'm sponsored? Huh? Oh, also, you should follow me on these things. See you guys later. Bye.